So far, China has built the largest number of sea bridges in the world. Among them, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge is the most famous because it is currently the longest cross-sea bridge in the world. These sea bridges have become one of China's important achievements in the field of transportation and infrastructure and have given China a leading position in sea bridge construction technology. At the same time, China often helps other countries build bridges, and the Maldives is an example. As a country that once did not even have a bridge, China helped the Maldives build a new cross-sea bridge with $260 million. When the large bridge was officially completed, Chinese engineers proudly stated that the service life of the bridge would exceed 99 years. This news shocked Indian engineers because this bridge was one that India had given up building. So, what is going on? How did China help the Maldives build a cross-sea bridge? As we all know, the Maldives is a world-famous tourist country. However, the country's land area is very small. The entire island covers an area of only 1.5 square kilometers, but nearly 200,000 people live on the island. Since the transportation infrastructure in the Maldives is not perfect enough, the daily transportation of people in the Maldives is very inconvenient. If residents living on the island want to go to another big city, they can only get there by taking a small ship and taking a long way around. Apart from this, there is no other better means of transportation on the island. Under this circumstance, the Maldives has always dreamed of having a new cross-sea bridge to connect three islands that are relatively close and have a high population density. In order to solve this problem, the Maldives had planned to build a 2.1-kilometer cross-sea bridge, Maldives Bridge. This bridge project included bridges, reclamation embankments, and roads. Subsequently, the Maldives launched an international bidding campaign for the bridge project. But long before China officially took over the construction of bridges in the Maldives, some Indian companies also wanted to help the Maldives build bridges. In 2010, Indian companies sent bridge engineers to the Maldives for practical inspections. However, after an investigation by Indian bridge engineers, it was discovered that the Maldives is an island country on coral reefs. There are a large number of coral reefs around its islands. The density of its seabed rocks is small and brittle, so the foundation under the seabed for building bridge piers is very soft. In addition, there is a lot of rainfall and the height of the waves is very high. After discovering these problems, Indian bridge engineers believed that if a bridge was to be built on this kind of foundation, it would be extremely difficult to build, and the construction team would also have to face the harsh natural environment. In addition, the Maldives has provided only $260 million in funds to build the bridge, and Indian engineers believe that it will cost at least $1.5 billion to successfully build this bridge. Faced with such a huge cost, the Maldives even gave up plans to build a cross-sea bridge. In the end, India had no choice but to give up helping the Maldives build a bridge. In desperation, the Maldives could only turn to China for help. It was not until 2014 that China finally decided to extend a helping hand to the Maldives. So why does China want to help the Maldives build a cross-sea bridge? China has always liked to help some countries. Even when China's economic situation was not good, it often provided assistance to other backward countries and regions, helping many countries to build a large number of roads, hospitals, hydropower stations, and other facilities. Now, China's economy is developing faster, and it will be more active in helping other countries. Moreover, the Maldives has joined China's Belt and Road Development Plan very early and has cooperated with China on many projects. After the Maldives submitted the plan to build the bridge to China, China immediately arranged for engineers to conduct an on-site inspection. Chinese engineers also discovered the difficulty of building a bridge here. For China, it was a huge challenge to help the Maldives build a cross-sea bridge at that time, and its construction difficulty was even more terrifying than the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge built by China. However, at that time, a large number of international media even criticized China's actions as wrong. because they believe that China deliberately delayed time to earn more money when building the Maldives Bridge, but this is not the truth. Why is this? Although it took China 2 years and 9 months to complete the construction of the bridge, this is equivalent to building only 1 kilometer of bridge in a year. But that's because Maldivian waters are very hot most of the time. In addition, the local seawater has a higher salinity than other places, and ordinary building materials cannot resist the corrosiveness of seawater. In addition, it is still the rainy season during the bridge pile foundation construction period. So China can only choose to build bridges when the weather is calm. At the same time, in order to find suitable building materials, the Chinese construction team spent more than 3 months and visited 8 countries and regions to find suitable building materials. In addition, Chinese staff also used high technology and combined with weather forecasts to determine in advance when construction should take place. But in general, the construction time of Chinese workers is very short. In more than 2 months, there were only 8 days for normal engineering, and less than 6 hours a day were eligible for work. But surprisingly, China accepted the bridge project with an offer of $210 million. In 2015, the Maldives Bridge built by China officially started construction. After 2 years and 9 months of hard work, the bridge was officially completed. Later, Chinese engineers told the media that according to China's bridge construction standards, the bridge's service life after completion is estimated to be 99 years, and it can even withstand magnitude 8 earthquakes and magnitude 14 winds. This greatly shocked engineers from India. After China helped the Maldives build the Maldives Bridge, the bridge made transportation more convenient for everyone here. According to data from the Maldives, after the bridge was opened, various local manufacturers and stores saved at least 70% of transportation costs. In this case, the people of the Maldives are very happy. On the day when the Maldives Bridge was completed, a large number of people gathered in the capital. The bridge was filled with Chinese and Maldivian flags, celebrating the opening of the bridge with fireworks and smiles.